That was short and sweet. Oh, there is multiple. That was just Gardamia, wasn't it? Sorry, I know I'm pausing, but I'm sorry. Did I see that right? Everyone is Thorns? Okay, listen. I know this is copium, but I 100% believe that Mr. Dr. 31415 picked Golden Glow here with the summer skin because he knows it's my favorite skin out of Golden Glows. Hey, listen, listen, I might be delusional, you know? He knows me. We know each other. He did that on purpose.
Bingo.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another set of viewer submissions when it comes to Arknights. Today, we have a solid set of 22 videos, probably 19, which 2 of these I will probably make into their own videos, where we are going to be reacting to it live here on twitch.tv/RayConnect and on YouTube as well. I go live basically every single day at 3 p.m. GMT+1 unless I get interrupted, and I go live at 6 p.m. like I did today. But yeah, we're going to be watching these videos. If you want to join us there on both of those websites. If you want to recommend me any Arknights videos that you want me to watch, make sure to join the Discord. It will be linked down below in the description. And if you want more of these videos, make sure to leave a like on it. That way, I see that y'all want to keep supporting this type of videos, and I'll keep doing them. And also, subscribe, because most of you are not subscribed. Okay, first video we have here is the 4th anniversary celebration impression song, Blues With You. Let's see, what is this all about? Why are you auto-defaulting to 144p? Okay. Let's see, what is this all about?
Together that we couldn't hide. Lost myself in this situation. Trapped in the void, fighting for
Let me turn on my fan real quick.
reasons. Drifting apart like the moon and tide.
I'm still listening to it, don't worry.
The grip of fate, a tightening noose.
This reminds me of a Fallout S song.
A grace we find true. A beacon of hope in the darkest times.
I don't know almost any of those characters. I recognize Mumu and Saria and Kristen, I guess, because I did Fear on the EPs. Yo, I see Dorothy, okay. Where's Ifrit and Silence? Oh no, the moms are fighting. Momo is the kid on on the divorce court. Which mother will Momo pick? Well, one of them went missing, so I don't know about that. So it's kind of decided by her. True, divorce do lead children to bad places. Look at me, I'm a VTuber. That was a nice song. Again, it reminded me of do not autoplay stuff. It reminded me of Fallout music, which I really like. Fallout New Vegas being one of my favorite Fallouts, actually. But up next, we have Cover Girls. I do not know how to read Japanese, so I cannot tell what it says after it. Let's see what this is. I think there's 3 of these. Wait, what is... I'm sorry, but Silver Ass is not a girl. It's not a girly pop. Hi, Cruz. Oh. And so, Stewart, Silver Ass, Braminate. Was that Skyfire? Oh, damn. Guard Scotty. How old is this? Oh, hi, Sora. I used you today. Oh. This is so well made. Classic. We love our Clown Slayer, Slender. That was short and sweet. Oh, there is multiple. That was just Gardamia, wasn't it? Sorry, I know I'm pausing, but I'm sorry. Did I see that right? Everyone is Thorns. We have what who is that on? I think that's Surtur. We have Surtur Thorns. We have Nightingale Thorns. We have Thorns. We have Tsukinogi Thorns, and then we have Guard Amya Thorns. Okay, we have Warframe and Saga, Gavial, Kumimi with a rocket launcher. I'm sorry, she doesn't have that. We have oh damn, they're dead. Kyobe, Camille, and I don't remember the name of the other one. Vulcan, I think. Connected. Okay. Does every video have Cloud Slayer getting mocked? Oh, our lines! Province, right? That's a name? Oh, that's a lot. The biscuits out there. Chad, do not start crying. Spectral? No, that's just normal Spectre. Oh, like, let me check. Oh, it has more? Blue Poison is found dead in the ditch. 3 years ago, damn. Okay, we have another one of the cover girls. Yeah, it was 3 in total. Flick, Scotty again. Warframe, we love Warframe. Kalsa, even though I don't have Warframe. Bliskarm. Witty, right? I don't know who that is. On the rock. Oh, fire! Nice fire! These are so well made though. Like the sprite animations. Ew, Ethan, get out! Alice in the bottom. Wow. I'm no pop car! Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be there, Cardigan? Super cute. Hi, Pinecone. I did just E2 you. I know you're looking at the XP things, but I did just E2 you recently, okay? So you're fine. Okay, up next we have IS4 Bingo Lockout. What the stream doesn't see. Damn, L. Only a 5-star? Oh, it was a 1 pull. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up now.
Firewatch here.
Oh, hi, Firewatch.
Thanks to that, I have lost where I am taking my notes. This game is rigged.
I just noticed that. I'm trying not to get distracted. It's insane.
In the very first stage, deploy Ling very aggressively. Her summons can be deployed wherever, but Ling has to be deployed very, very aggressively. Place her so that she f***ing tickles the red box, I mean.
Alright, bestie. You know what? I actually...
Also, IS4. Amazing. That's what I've been
How to
spamming.
explain this without posing the towel. You know, like people chose to be people.
Yeah, people choose to be people.
Gender. Okay, we want to focus on one
What?
gender.
Oh, fuck me. What is this, time loss?
Let's go, bestie. Right, anything you feel like. Yes, sure. Oh god, my brain is not raining. You got this.
Hey, Abby.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's do Blusky. There's no need to. We could just have some fun with it.
Okay, if we use Ling, we can do a little bit of blue box.
Oh, he's difficulty
tomfoolery,
4.
But you need to use her skill 2 to be
Level
able to
65.
do this.
I'm level
Oh my
50.
god, he's walking so slow.
You got this, bestie. We're doing really good right now. Even if we don't win this, I'm really proud of what we've done.
Okay, good. Let him stall the jetpack guy, kill the rest, and then let the jetpack guy go. Oh, you kidding me? Spot, you're killing him too fast. God damn it.
What the fuck is this luck, man?
Bring whatever you feel like now, bestie. We are cooking so hard, and I don't mean to like hype us up or anything, but if we actually win this, Mizuki merch.
Yo, can I have the Mizuki merch?
Sorry.
For this,
Okay, damn.
Dude, then take the chalice. Why not? Let's be really silly. No, just take it. It's really funny if we take it. There we go.
Very funny,
I
Bessie.
say get medic so we can survive longer. Get a 3-star medic. Recruit. Actually,
Free AO! Free AO!
Oh my goodness! Why are they so lucky?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
am I missing?
I can see.
You're missing a guard.
Holy shit! Somehow Claudia looks better.
Why are they deciding? They should just straight up grab Chen. No, pick the A. Don't listen to Goody.
Also, I heard a cookie.
Pick the Chen!
It's
Pick
free.
the Chen!
Depending on the boss, we can get the 2-point tile. If we get the snake boss, we're oh, that's a lot of Dominion. Okay, the boss.
Oh, wait, the black fart is called Dominion?
Who are you even?
Chen. Yeah, just take Chen.
Hey, yeah, Oh yeah! I'm gonna put my own caster's curse in here, alright? It's actually over for them.
We need ground unit.
I
There
did
we
not
go.
know
Just
that.
get any. Oh shit.
Come on, bestie. It'd be really funny. We could just let the last night be league for funnies as a bit of a funny little move. Yeah, just let the
I
last
see
night go home.
I
Why not?
see Texas
yeah,
Alter!
Bye-bye, friend!
You dumb
Okay,
bro
we
miss.
can relax. Deep breaths, friend.
I am furiously Googling operators with ammo skills because the only two I remember are Enforcer and that other male operator. I mean, I guess you can
Exalter?
get Executor. Or not Executor, sorry. That red-haired angel. I don't have her,
Give me a
so I
second.
don't remember her name. Apple Pie.
One more Ling Dragon. Okay, we would like to claim
Okay.
have 3 or more. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, just don't retreat anyone
Wait,
here.
male with
Fuck
gun?
you.
I
In this
actually don't
next
know.
floor, make sure you use Myrtle. How should I say this? Make sure Myrtle
Oh,
can
yeah,
hit the boss.
you're right, you're right.
Like when the boss is
But no, it has to be
about
male.
to die, make sure Myrtle can hit the boss. I'm trying
Male with
not
gun,
to
I know
spoil the
Exalter.
child,
Not
but if you
Exalter,
get
but
it, you get
Executor
it.
Alter.
Hopefully you get it. You can use your other operators to chip away at the boss's health, but make sure Myrtle is there. Make sure Myrtle can kill it.
Oh wait, why is that normal? Still 200 seconds? What is it normally? Oh,
Robot?
Are you
Damn.
kidding me? Oh, fuck.
Ah!
We do it again.
Did that just fail?
Oh,
We're what?
I think
we are
did they get the
watching-
robot? Did they get the
No,
robot? They
no,
didn't get the
we're
robot.
watching Chill Arknights.
Reset nights.
If you are able to kill one of those mobs without making it go fast, then that would be wicked. Oh, okay,
Damn.
yeah, okay, that's doesn't count. Oh, it's still okay. It still triggers. Interesting.
If you think the 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗶 thing works
Really,
for
that counts?
Collapse, often go for it. Just deploy Thermex first. Ah, okay. I see where I f***ed up. Oh my god, I didn't know that about 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗶. Today I learned.
Damn, one shot.
Does that count? Did we just do it on accident? It was a one shot.
The
Python one shot.
collapsal mob. They just got it.
Oh my god. We need. Oh, fuck. It's impossible because of our deployment limit. We need a better stage. Oh, wait. We did it. We did it. We did it. We would like to. Now we would like to claim. Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank
Dude,
you
if
so much,
I cannot do
Hazel.
this,
Oh my
I
God,
would be
Hazel,
resetting
you're
every other fucking
legend.
floor.
Oh my god. You didn't notice? You're a fucking legend, Way Hazel. Oh my god.
Yeah, just quickly go to floor 3 as fast as possible, and hopefully we can get another tile.
It's fine. I can't.
This is going
Another
so
what?
bad. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing here so that in the interview I don't need to apologize.
Thank you so much for reminding me about those 2 tiles. Thank you so
Momo?
much for reminding me about those 2 f***ing tiny tiles off to the left, Way Hazel. Oh my god.
What do you? What
Yep.
is?
One gender.
Hello guys, dr.pitanger there, and today I
Okay,
want
dude. IS4 for me is. It's been a curse and a blessing at the same time. Technically, I'm learning more of the game because I only play IS4 essentially to get the material for for my Vulpes E2, and at the same time, I am so tired of so many bullshit mechanics on IS4. It just has so many bullshit stuff happening at the same time, and then God forbid, on my first floor. First, like, option that I have for combat is the goddamn anti-arts or whatever it's called that has like 15,000 shields and then one ranged guy like AoEing all your characters and like all that stuff. God, and the boss is not even the hardest in my opinion. In my opinion, IS4 is not even the hardest boss. Like IS4 boss, the first ending one. It's like piss easy half of the time. First I have read, so I clear the debris like in an instant, and then I have a bunch of like damage because I don't have issue with damage. I have issue with survivability because all my medics are E1 except Gavial, but she's E2 level 1. Okay, up next we have dr.pitanger. 5 basic Arknights. Okay, he can say it.
Every Arknights player wants to master before diving into IS.
I
In
need to know
IS,
this.
You'll have a lot of mechanics, including hope management, ingots management, this kind of stuff. But of course,
Always
what you
go
have
all in.
learned throughout your Arknights journey will necessarily transpire into IS. So with that out of the way, let's start. Number 5, team building. Much like in the regular game, in IS you are supposed to build balanced teams with range damage, melee
No
damage,
balance. Okay.
physical damage, arts damage, block, DP generation, healing, all this kind of stuff. If you're
Main issue that I do, you see, he picked the tags that are always stable. It's always the same 3 tags, right? I don't do that. I always go with the random tags because I think that's more fun. And that might be the issue why I lose so many times, because half of the times I don't even have like a third character, because I get like double specialists for some reason. But that's the fun for me. The fun for me is going random tag, guaranteed 4-star, and then go gamble. That's literally my favorite.
An advanced player and you have a very specific plan in mind, then you can allow yourself to have a very different
always
kind
go
of
random
team,
tags.
but
That's
at
the way
same
to
time,
have fun.
You don't need this video. Once again, this is only for new players, and as a
I'm a new player.
you absolutely want to make a balanced team when you're first starting IS. You'll immediately start to understand that generating
this map
DP
is
before
rough.
deploying your range unit, before deploying your medic, and redeploying your vanguard to put your defender in its
He's playing
place,
with
all of
Narantua.
these kinds of basic stuff that you should have learned in the base game will also be the same in IS. So learn how to make a balanced team. This is also very important in case you lack some healing and you get offered a unit that isn't necessarily a healer, for example Swire Alter, but that has a skill that heals. Number 4, differentiating the damage type. This is already very true in the base game, but being able to differentiate between physical and arts damage is very important in IS. Why does it matter? Several reasons. First of all, you may have to fight enemies that have a lot of resistance.
Also,
or
I like
a
how
lot
he's
of
showing
defense.
IS4
And so
gameplay in
you're
the
gonna
background. I
want to
love
use
that.
physical or arts damage, but most importantly, if you have a lot of collectibles that increase physical damage or arts damage, and you're using a unit, for example, like Chen, that has a lot of physical damage on S3, but
Wait, damn, I never saw that bottom one there. I think I've seen the Emperor's... No, I have not. I don't... nope, I lied. I have not seen Emperor's Collection or Brilliant Lament. I have seen the Rusted Razor, and I haven't seen the other ones.
but that has mixed damage on S2, and if you have only arts damage, then it might be a good idea to actually use S2 instead of S3. There is a lot of cases
I didn't need
like
to do
that
different
where a unit
endings,
has physical
but
or
it is
arts
what it
damage
is.
depending on their skill, and you have to be able to adapt to what you get. If you get more arts damage, maybe switch to a skill that deals more arts damage, or if you get more physical damage, maybe switch to a skill that deals more physical damage. Number 3, aerial unit targeting. When you're a new
Oh, and not only that, my choice of characters is purely or not if I like them or if I think they're cute. I'm gonna be honest, my meta choices are not there at all. For example, I will pick Golden Glow on the straight first stage, being fully aware that she is not great in the first stages because she's good because of her global damage and all the like the consistent DPS, but not really great at the early stages because she needs like a lot of warm up for especially S2. But I'll still pick her. Because she's Golden Glow.
You're introduced to a very simple fact. Range units can deal damage to aerial units. And while this is true, this is not necessarily always the case. For example, Flinger operators are unable to hit aerial units,
unless you're
a lot of
Wizardel.
melee operators are able to hit aerial units. A lot of skills in the game, for example, still in the case of Chen, can hit aerial units even though it is not necessarily shown on the skill.
Dr.
Chen
French is a
S2
female
able
Knights
to
player.
hit aerial units,
I see.
while Chen S3 isn't.
I don't care about
S3
female Knights,
is able to hit aerial
I just
units, while her
because I
other
have
skills
thorns
aren't.
and
So if
Unk.
you have to take a stage that has aerial units,
Spot.
and you would be inclined to, for example, use Chen S3 because you know it deals more damage, then maybe you actually want to switch your
I think she
skill at
can
this point. Or
indirectly
the same
damage
way
them,
that
not
you can be offered a
target them.
voucher that can give you healing when you lack healing, even if it's not a medic voucher, then you can also be offered a voucher that allows you to recruit a unit that can deal damage to aerial enemies.
And when it comes to those tags, dude, this does not even have to do anything with aerial targeting. It's mostly because I don't have any supporters at E2, and I only have one specialist at E2, that being Gravel. And the closest thing I have to do to E2 on a supporter is my Chimere that's at level 70. Also, why am I getting flamed in my chat by my 2 mods that are 90% of the time not even here? And whenever I call for mods, I am literally get called delusional. But yeah, like I need to level up my Chimere, but I did just get Ray E2, and I did just get my Ixia to E2. So it's rough.
For example, if you get offered a guard and you know you have no other way to deal damage to aerial units,
get
maybe
a lord.
recruit a lord or any other unit that is able to deal damage to aerial enemies, for example cutter. Number 2, aggro taking. Very much like in the base game, you need to know what units will be targeted at which point. The logic is always the same. The last deployed operator will take the aggro, unless there are operators in the vicinity of enemies that increase the aggro or decrease decrease the aggro. For example, Moina always has increased aggro, and ambushes always have decreased aggro. So be careful when you want to deploy a weak unit in range of enemy units. For example, do not deploy a sniper, a caster, or a medic last in the range of ranged enemy units.
Question. What if I have a medic? Like, it's not a crazy amount of damage that's coming up. For example, there's this map on IS4 where there's a sniper with armor up top. What if I place my medic last in? It's not like he's gonna one-shot my medic, right? He doesn't like, the issue with the guy on the top is not really like the damage. Especially mostly you only care about the guy on the top when you don't have any sustain at all. But if I have a medic, he cannot out damage my my healers, right? So it should still be fine to place your medic last, right? As long as you're not placing your little guys.
And finally, number 1, redeploying your units. Redeploying your units is by far the most powerful move you can do.
Like, placing a medic last is still not that bad, right?
Allow you to position them better, to take care of other enemy units, or to deploy other units, because you don't need the first one. This is particularly true for some classes like Vanguard. Particularly
also, I see Golden Glow and Yaplin.
Chargers give you back all the DP cost you use to deploy them. So if you feel like you don't need this charger or any other.
And he's okay. Listen, when was this video released? Wait. 2 weeks ago. Okay, listen. I know this is copium, but I 100% believe that Mr. Dr. 31415 picked Golden Glow here with the summer skin because he knows it's my favorite skin out of Golden Glows. Hey, listen, I might be delusional, you know? He knows me. We know each other. He did that on purpose.
Vanguard, but you need more damage. Absolutely redeploy your Vanguard and deploy your damage dealer instead. So this was it.
Also, get right. My microphone. I can see my microphone working.
The topic was much shorter than usual, but I like to keep things concise sometimes. So leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.
I'm giving a big like and based comments based summer skin. It is necessary to comment this. Again, I'll leave the link to every single one of these videos down below in the description, so make sure to give them a like as well when the video comes out. Up next, we have actually a plus-minus video. I'll actually make a video dedicated to that one, so keep your eyes out on for that one specifically, because it's 30 minutes long. I know it says I've watched it, but mostly because I clicked on it to save it to the playlist. So we're gonna go to the next dr.pitanger video, that is Harmonie review. We are seeing a French... reviewing French, so we'll see. Also, bye Jen. How much copium you took? I took the necessary amount of copium, okay? Also, get this thing out of my head.
Huh. This seems like a good idea. Wait, maybe I could do it in my native tongue too. Alright.
I would do that as well if Iberia had actually Portuguese people, but not just Spanish. Even Rose Salt says not slurs, but swears in Spanish. Where's the Portuguese people on Iberia? Where is it? Where is it? We exist too! Come on! Hypergraph Portugal! You took our tsunami, our earthquake, but you can't give us a Portuguese character, man! Also, hi, Ducking Blessed. You just, I'm crashing out. I'm gonna crash out on Hypergriff, bro. I'm gonna crash out on it. Like, how they took our tsunami. They took our thing. It's ours. We're known for that. And we're known for our exploration. But they took it away. There's no Portuguese people. Oh, come on, man. As a Portuguese person. Come on.
Right, let me see all the 6 stars that come from
No,
gold
to
and
no
that are
existe.
waifus.
God damn.
Oh,
Are these all the Italians?
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to settle with the sexy cat then. Bonjour à tous.
This cat is everywhere on Twitter.
No. Oh well.
This one. Why? Why do people like her that much? I can see the appeal. Very fluffy tail. More fluffy than some fox girls. Bullshit. But like, why? Why her? Why her? There should be more Golden Glow art.
I guess we'll have to settle with the sexy cat then. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue pour ce review de Harmonie.
I would have been more than glad.
Harmonie est un Mystic Caster 5 stars que l'on peut obtenir dans le gacha et c'est un des pires persos du jeu. Déjà pour commencer.
Whoa! the worst 5 stars!
Comme déjà dit, il s'agit d'un Mystic Caster, c'est-à-dire l'un des pires archétypes du jeu. Suffit de voir le représentant 6 étoiles de cet archétype pour s'en rendre compte. Il lui a fallu un module Delta, et même avec celui-ci, il est toujours éclaté.
Okay, I just think something tells me he doesn't like mystics.
Mais on n'est pas là pour parler des Bunholds. Parlons plutôt d'Harmonie. Harmonie possède un talent très simple. Celui-ci augmente les dégâts qu'elle inflige aux ennemis bloqués. Son module lui permet d'avoir une charge supplémentaire et augmente encore plus les dégâts qu'elle inflige aux ennemis bloqués. Et là, on a déjà un problème. Pourquoi est-ce que je voudrais infliger des dégâts aux ennemis bloqués avec un caster? Bon, j'imagine que sur ces deux skills, il y en a au moins un qui a une synergie avec ce talent, n'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? Le premier skill d'Harmonie, pas souple, est celui qui est partagé par la quasi-totalité
Pass double? Double step? Life steps does not mean double steps, does it? Life? I don't even know what life translates to directly, but ow, ow. Thank you for the follow, Duck and Blast. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. Does it mean double step? I actually don't know.
Des Mystic Casters, celui-ci change la range d'Harmonie,
like
donne
quick
plus
steps.
de range horizontale mais moins de range verticale, réduit l'intervalle de l'attaque, ce qui veut dire augmente la vitesse d'attaque, et chaque attaque inflige maintenant 50% de dégâts art. Bon, c'est un skill qui n'a pas tellement d'intérêt, mais il existe, j'imagine. Alors maintenant, lisons le second skill, une noyade désastreuse. J'imagine que c'est là que l'on va avoir la synergie avec les ennemis bloqués, n'est-ce pas? Alors, quand le skill est activé, Harmonie n'attaque que les ennemis bloqués, l'attaque intervalle est réduite, ce qui, une fois de plus, veut dire augmente la vitesse d'attaque, et crée une flaque d'eau dans la portée de l'attaque. Tous les ennemis dans la flaque d'eau...
He's not speaking in witchcraft, he's talking in the Lithuanian language that no longer exists, because like much in real world, Lithuania surrendered and no longer exists.
Subissent moins 60% de vitesse de déplacement et prennent 250 dégâts art chaque seconde. Quel est le rapport avec les ennemis bloqués? Déjà, passons sur le fait que 250 dégâts art, c'est ridicule, c'est absolument ridicule.
The thing is, due to the fact that it's like a romantic language, or not Lithuania, Gaul, sorry. That's how much I care about Arknights friends. The thing is, due to it being a romantic language, I fucking understand like 90% of the words. And I hate it. I hate that I understand French. And I did have like French for 3 years in class.
250 dégâts art, sans déconner. Et ensuite, 60% de réduction de vitesse de déplacement. Je veux que les ennemis soient bloqués. Pourquoi je réduirais leur vitesse de déplacement? Bon, je vais pas y aller par 4 chemins. Harmonie est l'un des pires persos du jeu, et même parmi les 5 stars. Et c'est pas peu dire, parce que quand on connaît l'historique des 5 stars sur ce jeu...
Wow! Kirara Slender, is she not good?
Voilà, il y a rien dans son kit qui n'a du sens. Son talent n'est qu'un simple petit boost d'attaque, qui contrairement aux 4 stars est conditionnel, genre... Pourquoi? Aucun de ses skills n'a de synergie avec ce talent. Son module ne fait quasiment rien, et qu'on vienne pas me dire « Oui, mais les modules des 5 stars, ça fait rien ». Est-ce que vous avez vu le module de Lazy? Donc on a là un perso caster, de l'un des pires archétypes du jeu. Sans déconner, si vous voulez jouer un caster, prenez un core caster ou un mecha corn, mais prenez pas un mystique. Qui n'a absolument aucun CC, contrairement à Indigo par exemple. Aucun dégât, contrairement à 𝗚𝗶𝗶𝗁𝗏, aucune synergie dans son kit. Même encore aujourd'hui, je cherche l'intérêt de ce perso. Ah si, j'ai trouvé. L'intérêt de ce perso, c'est qu'elle a l'air extrêmement baisable. Bref, ce sera tout pour ce review d'Harmonie. Après tout, il n'y a pas grand chose à dire sur le perso, malheureusement. Laissez un like, abonnez-vous, et rendez-vous dans la prochaine vidéo.
I would do that as well for any Portuguese character. Which there isn't. Also, we need a streamer speaking Portuguese. I don't think I want to do that. Mostly because I am, there's an issue at the moment with my Portuguese, where most of the day, I'm only talking in English. I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking in English. I'm streaming, I'm talking in English. I'm doing YouTube videos, I'm talking in English. God, there are times I'm talking with my own family, and I'm like, yo, mom, how do you say this word in Portuguese, man? I live in Portugal. All my life, I've never left Portugal, but there's so much English in my life that essentially I've nerfed my Portuguese for medium average skill English, man. And like, do you know how annoying that is? I barely can speak my own native language nowadays. I have to ask my mom, yo, mom, what does this word mean in Portuguese? And I'm telling her the word in English because luckily my mom understands English. She can't speak it, but she does understand it. And I have to be like, fuck, what does that mean? Goddamn. That's why I probably wouldn't do a video in Portuguese. Plus, I don't think people understand Portuguese because people are like, dude, Portuguese sounds Russian, man, or Eastern. And I'm like, yeah, é uma beca, mas isso não é suficiente para tu dizer isto, sabes? Tu podes simplesmente dizer, eu simplesmente não compreendo português, ou algo do género, mas não, cada vez que eu estou a falar português, não, isso é russo, não, isso é ucraniano, não, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, this video we're also gonna save for a video of itself because it's talking about Thorn's altar, and I want to see a video specifically for it. But we will see the Gunnar video.
Sponsored by Lonely.
Depende do sotaque. Sim, se for dos Azores. Yeah, people. That's even worse, if anything. Thankfully, I am from Lisbon. Well, Setúbal nowadays, but you know. Okay, up next we have a plus-minus video. Arknights biggest boobs, Gunnar edition trademark.
Hello. Hey, fellow netizens, Plus here. Can I ask you a simple question?
I am looking.
What do you think defines the perfect mother figure? Is it the warmth she radiates when she cares for you, the sacred bond of childbirth, or perhaps something far simpler?
Who do I consider the biggest mother of Arknights? Well, the easiest question would be 𝗘𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗁𝗶 because she is a mother, right? Who else is a mother in game? I don't know.
Something primal, something bouncy, big thighs and huge breasts. Who has the biggest boobs on Terra? An age-old question that has perplexed philosophers and Gunners alike. A question that has been bothering the Sargonian schoolers when Sargon was still a superpower. Luckily, you're not alone in your quest to find massive badonkers, as the doctor of this
Also, is the mother of her own child. Yeah, I would expect most mothers are mothers of their own child. That is something that is common, you know.
You have amassed a veritable Pokédex of busty operators from all across Terra. You know their names, skills, IP address,
Jessica
cup size.
Jessica got the biggest buff out of any altar, and I'm not talking about damage or any usage.
For strategic reasons, which means it really isn't a difficult task to evaluate who needs our personal assistance in carrying those heavy milkers. But it is inevitable.
Holy shit, actual Fox girl.
Ask, why did you make this video? To which I ask, why are you still watching? In fact, I know exactly why you are still watching this video. You are...
Listen. I'm watching this because I got recommended, not because I am big into the Gunnar stuff. Guys, I am very innocent. I'm very pure. You would never see me out there gooning, especially not on main. You know, I am very pure-minded. I would never fall into Gunnar traps. Do not check my Twitter or my retweets. It will be cooked.
Here just like everyone else, with the hive-minded spirit of Gunnarism. You're ready to have a taste of the best milk harvested on Terra. Welcome to the internet. I'm gonna present to you some of the best features this land has ever witnessed, whether they were from the beginning of the game or the latest new assets, because while power creep exists, boob physics will always stand against the test of time.
Until they get a skin with more physics.
And with that being said, let's get right into it.
Are we
this
doing
is someone who used to be an NPC, a boss enemy to be more precise, someone who used to bunk us back to our senses. You didn't know her background, her story, or even her gender. She was just the menace that hit our operators like a trap.
That is a valid way to decide.
She took off the top of her suit, and every doctor collectively lost all their sanities for the next few days.
They lost gallons.
Introducing Mudrock. She was a reunion member before they turned edgy. She's an architect of stone golems, the size of small buildings. Furthermore, she once led a battle-hardened mercenary squad. She tanked heavy artillery, protected the infected, and resisted war crimes like she was speedrunning the Castalian redemption arc.
What a mad lad! Thank you for that.
And now she's fighting for spinal alignment. HR at Rhodes Island.
She's fighting against gravity. Okay, let her be.
Juggernaut. Not for her role, but for her mass distribution. 20 kilograms of additional frontal physics that defy modern engineering. In fact, her bust is so structurally significant, I'm quite certain it is considered critical infrastructure in Castell. She was the total opposite of what people would have called MILF material and attractive, although I do see a different kind of...
I wouldn't call her mother, though. I wouldn't call her mother. That's just me. Maybe that's because I haven't played the game enough, or especially the story, and I haven't dealt with Mudrock. But I wouldn't call her mother. Wife, yes. Mother, not so much.
Attractiveness when she is still wearing that suit. For someone so battle-hardened who controls the rocks and soil, her
she is future mother.
surprisingly soft
Valid.
and comfy. I've thought intensely about it. She's wearing that
Well,
200
you're right.
pounds of armor, cushioned with rocks for 12 hours straight. Her cleavage isn't just a visual.
No,
it
that's
is a
mud
whole
blood.
ecosystem, marinated, fermented, aged like Castilian wine. Now let that sink in. No, literally.
I guess the
Imagine your
golems, yeah,
head
you're right, you're right.
sinking in between. You're not just feeling softness, you are breathing it in. A swirl blend of iron, sweat, and month-old floral body spray applied with the precision of a government budget. She uses it once every full moon, and that scent is mixed up with rocks and soil. You don't leave.
But God, I forbid, I watched a video with with my tights showing, and I get fucking warnings on my video that it might be like a bit too much. But this video is out.
The same person you were when you entered, in a good way. And look, I know her.
Yeah, we're watching
official
art.
profile says she's just
I'm taller than her. I'm 167.
163. But
Ow.
that is because the height chart doesn't factor in the orbital presence of her top tier boobage.
At least you had put it in,
Isn't
valid.
short, she's dense. And if I hear anyone calling her a midget or short stack, I will let you know that you're absolutely safe at 3 AM. What do you mean I send my Discord moderators like assassins after people? I've never done such things.
I would never
Let
do
it
that
be
to my
known
to my
that
viewers as
height
well.
Doesn't matter in a contest of boobs, and you will understand what I mean soon enough. Dorothy Franks is the next one on the list.
Yeah,
This Zelak from Rhinelab isn't just a top-tier scientist and a trap enthusiast. She's also
Yeah.
a walking containment breach.
No
in
one
the
will help
Quest
me.
department.
Yeah, I
As
just do the
director
job
of
myself. I
European
shoot the
Arts
people
section,
myself. I mean, what? I
Dorothy
would never do
doesn't
that.
just push the
I
boundaries of
hypothetically shoot my
European arts
my
for
users.
practicality.
Hypothetically,
She
not I
pushes
didn't.
the limit of how much jiggle can legally
Canonical
exist
wife?
in a
I don't know.
sterile research environment. Now, I know her operator file doesn't state her measurements, so let me just put it this way. Her resonators aren't the only thing triggering AoE effects. She walks into a lab and the beakers start fogging up from pure humidity. Even her clipboard gets more action than half the Rhinelab interns. Her cleavage, it's got the
Valid.
scent of overnight cold brew, long forgotten equations, and the faint aroma of lab-safe disinfectant sprayed hours ago by the janitor, too afraid to ask.
I mean, if we're talking about who has the biggest one, I'm gonna assume it's 𝗚tage has the biggest one, but I wouldn't put her mother. 𝗚tage seems mentally ill.
Peer-reviewed papers.
That's just pure
touching it,
speculation, by the way.
sensory experience. The static clinch of her lab coat pressed against skin-tight underlayers, and the subtle synthetic polyester friction that leaves you wondering.
Oh, and is this an
what
instrumental
innovation
version of
feels
her
like?
EP? Holy.
You think she's socially awkward? Nah, that is just the side effect of trying to maintain eye contact when she's packing 2 classified data clusters in the front row. Let me be frank with you, pun fully intended. There's not a single intern in Rhinelab who hasn't accidentally walked face first into chest level danger during a coffee run. And what danger it is not just about size, though trust
At least
me,
you're always,
those are research grade. It is
always
the way
get
they sit
airbagged
there,
in case you
so
do collide
smug,
with her
like
chest.
they have seen way more unethical experiments than the ethics board ever will. Because Dorothy, she doesn't care about rules. She knows the Geneva Convention is outdated. She doesn't break boundaries.
I'm sorry,
she
what?
surgically rewrites them. Dorothy doesn't care about morals or ethics because she's out of her way to bring peace to this
I mean, she has two like
by making
good
everyone equally happy.
good points
And to
as to why
accomplish
she
that,
doesn't
she's
want
got a
to she doesn't get to
theorem,
follow
a
it.
magic theory.
The Geneva Conventions.
We don't love Dorothy because she commits war crimes in the name of science. We love Dorothy because she does it in a lovely way. Like, could you refuse her request to repurpose a volunteer's consciousness into a test subject without their consent when she looked at you and said,
I mean, they would want that. They would want that. No need for the consent. It's
"Well,
inherent
I
consent.
couldn't." She is the kind of woman we think we can fix, but deep down we all know we don't want to. And honestly
Dorothy
don't
has violated the most basic of human rights, and I wish she did it to me. That's wild, dude.
have to. What we do need to fix is our sleep schedule, because thinking about morally grey woman at 3 AM is how we end
Sauce, is this an ad?
up emotionally attached.
We do
sleep
ethical
deprived,
reacts,
and
so we'll
hallucinating
allow it.
manners. Thankfully, that is where
I'm sorry, was that the
sponsor
priestess?
comes in. Lonely Pillow, the only Dakimakura shop you didn't know you needed until you
I have a
search
giant
history
teddy bear
started
now on my
offering.
bed.
Want Wizarder in a wedding dress? Done. Turtle in her crossover.
I'm sorry.
And also something.
I'm sorry, did I see that right? Is this at least more censored than the super video? because I had to skip the entire ad mostly because of it. No, we don't skip ads. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't judge, and neither do they. I personally wanted to show off this.
We don't skip ads unless they're literally against Twitch TOS.
The Coral Coast skin. It goes without
we do
saying
ethical
that
reacts.
Those are lore-accurate capsize. They recently added a crown slayer that.
Yo, Ricane! I found the thing for you! You were telling me to skip! Hey, it's for you! Hey! Ricane? Ricane?
Macro with a little character development. And as always, all of Lonely Pillow's products are fully customizable.
I'm holding the teddy bear now.
Freakiness. Whether you're
on my lap. Ow! Did I fuck my microphone up? No, I didn't.
You might have noticed the suspicious increase in strategic blur, where last video's Lonely Pillow promo got flagged for.
Yeah, no, yeah. You think? I'm surprised Super's video didn't got taken down.
Advanced maturity. At first, I didn't care. I was even proud of myself. And then I saw the revenue. Now I care. Lonely Pillow's link tree is down in the description. And then I saw the.
So this was supposed to be a low. Also, yeah, Dad fucking nuked that video.
Revenue. Now I care. Lonely Pillow's link tree is down in the description, just waiting for your poor judgment. Now, let's continue. The next one has already been prophesied to be on the list. Her fate was carved on the 𝗘𝗶𝗁 long before I even thought of making this video. Introducing Typhon, the short stack. She is just 155 centimeters tall, despite being raised by a really tall stack. She is just 155 centimeters tall, despite being raised by a really tall Cyclops.
I mean, 155 is not that much compared to like Volpe's Folia, who is 153. And my microphone. Hello? Okay, 155 is not that short. First of all, she is clearly front-loaded. You know, it is what it is. Like she has front-loaded damage. And front-loaded assets. But like 155 compared to the rest of the cast, I'm swear to God, that's like tall. Because everyone in this game is short.
Preached her the way of the MILF, amongst many other things, when she was still an infant. She learned how to hunt, how to survive in the cold winter, and most importantly, how to weaponize her chest size like it is a biological weapon loader. You think it is cool, Sami? Not when you've got 2 heatsinks strapped front and center, generating enough friction to melt a glacier, and trust me when I say those badonkers are plot relevant. Valakyn didn't pass them on so she could become a background character. Her black bow that she carries around is actually so dangerous, one might classify it as an SCP anomaly, because through the collapsal infused power.
I mean, let's be honest, she needs that to just place the crossbow or the bow there, okay? She needs the support, okay?
That is being contained with Sarkaz witchcraft. This arrow can pierce through any armor and bend space itself, but the real anomaly are the 2 celestial bodies.
Also, this is a skin, right?
Bend space and distort attention spans. You see these buttons there? They are bearing the heaviest responsibility. It's like the twin moons caught in Terra's gravity well. A simple glance on this majestic sight gives back pain a whole new meaning. And keep in mind that she has been constantly fending off Sami from the demons of the north. While most operators
essentially, yeah, you're right.
A logistical nightmare, Typhon turns it into an asset. She doesn't carry those things. She mounts them like biological stabilizers.
Like she actively
Every
needs
shot
those.
she takes is center balanced by 2 counterweight, calibrated by Sami's spite and Sarkaz physics, where she whispers the names of her enemies. These pairs don't carry themselves. It requires a certain amount of character development.
Nami from One Piece be like,
manage that kind of payload in sub-zero temperature while chasing demons across the Infi ice field. And sleeping, these celestial bodies requires orbital adjustment every time she
big
rolls
summer
over.
skin.
And
We love
what
summer
a sensory
skins.
experience it must be. Touching them, it is not a matter of how, but a matter of when, because
I wish I could draw like that.
Been
Oh God.
written on the 𝗘𝗁 since the
I'm not
day
good
she
at
was
drawing
saved.
boobs.
Your sweat gets instantly frozen, but somehow
I'm just not
she's
good in
keeping
general
you
at drawing,
warm.
but much less
This isn't
boobs.
about living out your pleasure before succumbing to 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁 corruption. This is about staying alive by capitalizing the most reliable heat source. And I am forever grateful to Valakyn for passing on all the essential milk
Can't wait for this
protocols
Crown Slayer
into
summer
this
skin. Yeah,
gremlin-sized
buddy.
menace.
get in
She's
line
so
for
small, I could
99%
literally
of the
lift
rest
her
of
by
the
horns,
cast.
use them like handlebars, being the venture goonist I am, and do hilarious things with her. She is Liberi. She is Fidia. She rides with the wind and dances with the stars.
She's a League of Legends player at heart.
Still blessed by the heavens, and also my personal choice for mandatory bloodline preservation. This is 𝗚liche. Out of all the top contenders, she's the tallest and the craziest, but unlike the edgy roach, she's crazy in a calculated way. She's evil, but academically. She excavates the hidden potential from her long-lost ancestors in a race against her short lifespan by any means necessary. That means the Geneva Convention is just a speedrun category to her. Becoming a scientist means taking ethics and morals out of the airlock. A government agent only if betrayals are beneficial. A mercenary. Of course her disloyalty is a perk, not a problem. I know that is a lot of red flags for the mating press. Fortunately, I'm colorblind. I know you might think her short lifespan is why I'm advocating for emergency reproduction. Wrong. This Kukulkan lady has got everything you need. A feathered head, a snake tail, and the body of a fertility goddess that would make 𝗚liche regret for being called a mother figure. It is worth mentioning.
The thing is, my main issue with 𝗚liche is she would probably spit on me. You know, each one to their own. And I won't judge it. I probably wouldn't mind it as well from her. But, you know, she would make that the main point. You know, you don't want that. Like, you wouldn't cuddle with her. She would cuddle with you. You know what I mean? She would be the one, like, big spooning 99% of the time. You're never going to be big spooning with her. You know, then you got to have a bit of both. You need to be big spoon and small spoon. With her, you ain't getting no spoon. Brother, you're the ice cream. She's going to be licking you and eating you. You know, she probably would vor you, if anything.
Mentioning that she is the second LM7 operator
Yo,
in this
𝗚ście,
video.
that's not a good thing.
Who is basically a midget with a bigger cup size than her mom's. 𝗚liche is awakening celestial alignment. We are talking about astronomical bodies. They are climate events. Each bounce can shift local pressure systems.
What's the problem? Not each one to their own. Each one to their own.
And naturally, this got me thinking. How much air resistance do ginormous badonkers add to the body? Surely someone out there smarter than me, but equally cultured, must have done the math. Luckily, I was right. There is a scientific paper, peer-reviewed, published, and read by millions of virgins around the globe. Analysis and qualitative effects of large breasts on aerodynamic performance and wake of a Miss Kobayashi's dragon-made character. Yes, it's real. Yes, I've read it. And yes, I took notes. This shit is so peak.
Why did you read? Oh, I mean, this sounds like something a fucking weeb would do on a college essay, dude.
According to the paper, large breasts increase frontal area drag, generate turbulent wake flow, and as a result, negatively impact aerodynamic efficiency during flight, unless they are perfectly aligned with body posture and angle of attack. In other words,
you know what that reminded me? It reminded me of that video that someone checked the aerodynamics of a cow.
Boobs are a flight
just reminded me of that dumb video.
Drag, they mess with your lift. They compromise maneuverability in high-speed condition. This is exactly why she is so peak. You see, while other women get aerodynamically ridiculed for cup size, 𝗚liche doesn't care and says fry about it, because she's not just a snakebird. Her arts literally controls air pressure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even she can get away with having a very large chest and assets because she can literally just like move them up and literally not have to worry about their weight.
And turbulence with a mere thought. 𝗚liche doesn't compensate for drag, she dominates it. Aside from that, she doesn't just produce milk, she also lays eggs. It is not a fan service, it is evolutionary peak performance.
Wait, ow.
Breed. And I say that with
guys, just because she's a snake lady doesn't mean she places eggs, okay?
That silly little elf can never understand the peak of 𝗚l. While Mumu sims with subtlety and flirtatious politics, 𝗚liche gives us drinks, pins us with her tail, gives us chokes of love, and makes sure we know there is no need to cry about it. Her lifespan may be very short, but I will make sure to enjoy every moment I spend with her, and by that I mean...
her lifespan is short. You would have a short lifespan. She would probably kill you.
I won't be fixing her. There's nothing to be fixed anyway. She will be fixing me, like they say.
They wouldn't be fixing you. She would ruin me.
Topple them. or
And I
vice
wouldn't mind.
versa. And whatever happens after the mating press, I put it solely into 𝗚liche hands, because I don't need plans for the future.
You're never
Plans
getting
change
away with
anyway.
mating press,
As
I'm
long
telling
as
you.
it helps us continue the bloodline, we can break the rules at any time. I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some
classic.
serious honkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some bodon honkaroos. Massive bahuka bakulus. Big old Tanaga honkers. What happens next? Transfer student shows up with even bigger bunker nahagos. Humongous
This is a classic.
Hey fellow netizens, Plus here. I have another question for you.
Okay.
How big is too big? At which point can't it get bigger because human anatomy does not?
Okay. This is controversial. Controversial opinion. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Raycon saying a controversial opinion. I think there is something as being too big. I said it. There is something as too big. I do not like when there's literally unrealistic and like at that point, brother, that's not boobs, that's just a tumor. You need to check that out on your doctor. You have a glandular problem. Go look at that. That is not normal. That doesn't look okay. That doesn't look right. The boobs are dragging on the floor. You know, listen. Each one to their own. But like when you're getting to triple F, like triple G's, triple whatever the letter, triple Z's, like most of the Nikki cast, but no Nikkei cast, but you know, I am of the opinion that medium is premium, and medium premium and shorter to flat is justice. I'm not very much into the bigger better. You know, I am more towards medium premium to flat justice. You know.
Allow it. What is the threshold where oversize still looks good and not like you glued an airship into someone's chest? What is the absolute maximum of mass distribution that a company can greenlight and still make it past QA? All of those questions will be answered. Enter 𝗚tage.
QA Echo Apocalypse has never heard of that.
Despite being one of the oldest operator originating from CC0, she has the least amount of lore in the list. I guess that is the drawback of originating.
Well, yeah,
from
her
Higashi,
boobs took all the
land of
lore.
Foggy lore. People mock 𝗚tere for being all thighs but no backstory, but at least she looks like a myth. At least we know what race she is, at least we know more about her power, and at least we got some character development. 𝗚tage? We don't even know what she is. No other operator from Higashi has a clue. She might be an elder race, and honestly, I respect that. While her lore may be foggy, her assets are unskippable cutscenes. Every new player starting out the game and investing a sizable amount of OP will eventually get the 𝗚tage experience. Whether an experienced gacha player,
I got the 𝗚tage experience through the
whether
summer
an
skin.
old geezer or a young gamer, there is no going back once she enters your retina. Every pose, every smile, every pixel of her illustration has been carefully engineered for maximum hyperfixation. You think it is just
Damn, those look heavy.
No,
Can I carry
it's
them?
Neurological sabotage. She doesn't just trigger neuron activation, she rewrites your brain's priority queue, and every time Hypergriff releases a new operator with incredible bust, it is always a contest of the biggest plot in history
Valid
versus
list, no
the biggest
hummus.
plot of today. And
I'm
every top
sorry
asset
that
of
I don't
today
think they
starts the
were.
contest with a,
They compare.
"Nah, I'd win."
They're
Which
talking
always
about
result
weight
in an
value,
absolute defeat.
truly.
At some point in time, I guess we have to accept the fact that this is the limit. She is the limit. There's no bigger boobs in this game. With all of the measurements done and the boobs yapping concluded, I can only hope Platinum and Wolfaren will return to the chat and give us their approval, or at least their judgment. For the dedicated Gooners, the full link to that aerodynamic effects of animated's paper is down in the description.
Of course you will
Now,
link
I know
that.
some of you are typing profusely already, where is X, or why isn't she on the list? Look, I know there are a lot of boobs in this game that are nearly identical in size. I just picked those whom I'm most comfortable talking about, and if you try to threaten me over digital boobs, I must issue a formal warning. I am a self-proclaimed artist, but what does that mean? It means I can draw you
I'm sorry, plus minus. I will not talk shit to you.
Pregnant.
Sorry.
As always, if you enjoyed this degeneracy of a video, like it and leave a comment. Subscribe so you won't miss out on future degeneracy and lore coverage.
I am
However,
subscribed.
If you want to go a step further, consider becoming a privileged consumer. Aside from special emotes, a badge,
I'm broke, so I
early
can't do
access
that.
to new content and leaked document of my future projects, you just get enough access to fuel your parasocial relationship.
My Patreon
with
watchers
me
are
under the
on
illusion of
Suicide
mutual
Watch.
Connection. But seriously, thanks to all of my channel members, you guys are absolutely amazing, and the reason why I forget that commissioning artists for my video
PragCon
thumbnails
when?
is
Do not say
unsustainable.
those words ever again.
This video
Oh,
is sponsored by
This is not this video. Go back. Ah!
This video.
Pretty good. Let me leave it like it is a very well done video. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Bro, he's not even monetized. You mean me? On YouTube, yeah. But you can help me get monetized by subscribing today. Once we get to 1,000 subs, I get monetized. Woo! Okay. Up next, we have You Laughed, You Go to Iberia and Become a Seaborn by Aaron M3. I'm gonna already pre-like it because it's an animation. Okay.
No, God!
What a time to
please,
watch
no!
this when the Thorns event is coming out. Is out now. Oh, this is about the event. Oh, that makes more sense. Add rose salt. What the fuck am I watching? By the way, I'll link the original video. The lobster. Frog.
There's a penis picture of mine floating around somewhere.
Well, guess what? We found it.
That's Elysium, right? That's his name? Question, is Elysium Iberian? Is that what he is? Is he Iberian? I probably already asked this before in a different video, but is he Iberian? Yes? Is he Spanish Iberian? Yes? He's me? Yeah, I am tall and muscular. You're right. You're right. But I am not Spanish, though. Okay. Pretty good video. Pretty good video. I'll link the Billy one on the description. Return the slab. Okay, Pepe. Hi, Pepe. Hi, Pepe. Banger. Oh shit, it's not on Tua. Classic. Courage the Cowardly Dog reference, we love that. 90% of the kids don't even know it.
What's your offer?
Banger! 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 I don't care! Banger! That's just a banger, man. That's just a banger. That's just the banger, like the mystical white quest. Woo! Okay, up next we have Doctor's Vector Break. I can see a solid like 2 pixels of this. What the? Okay, before we continue. Hello? You can't see it. Let me actually show you. Let me hide here real quick so you can see why am I yelling. Hello? 240p max quality? What do you post this on? A fucking Nokia phone? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean 240p is max quality, man? Holy shit, we're watching a cloudy stream. Who posts this? Take a guess, Meteora. Okay, Linar. Unk is still got it. Okay, what is this Umpianas glazing? Banger song as well. I do like myself some funk. Golden Glow! Banger video. Okay, up next we have Heavenly Sleep. Arknights Season 2 anime memes on crack. Okay, if you haven't seen Arknights Season 2, look away or wait for my episode 8, which should be releasing up soon. Although you can join the Patreon for uncut reactions to those animes. Hey. Was that a fucking Shimmer doll? Was that a Shimmer teddy bear? I can't tell. Ice 2 boss? Oh. Oh. Holy shit, happy Calcif.
戦士の目だ。あなたはどうして Oh, like force back permeates into your bones.
Oh.
私だってたまには服に金をかけるさ。
This is just shit
着る
posting.
機会がないだけだ。
Holy shit, the worst episode in the whole season is here. Holy shit, Saber. We'll get Appy Calcif out of here, bro. It's cursed.
あんたまたなんかこそこそやってないでしょうね。
You're usually helping the lungmen infected.
感染者の背中を切りつけて。
Well. お前ははじめまして上官ロンメン消防署のショーです。どうぞよろし
You
くお
know
願い
what?
します。
Yep. That makes sense.
なんだ。敵の指揮官は何を待っている。
True! Me when I have no Myrtle.
外気では冷たさも暖かさを感じることもない。だからそのキャンディーを。煮え湯を口にしても内臓が焼けただれてしまうばかりでな。
Skill issue.
True. Oh, fuck. I forgot about the kettle.
私たちと一緒にロドスへ行こう。私はロドスの仲間となる。
Yeah, nothing wrong happened there. Wait, what is the name
new
of that
Arknights
EP?
videos of today are having.
I need to like that. I need to like that. And subscribe.
The new Arknights videos
Is
of
this
today
even
are having.
copyright? Isn't that a Arknights song? I thought it was. I might be wrong. We have a Cookie Kazi video talking about the new player experience. I personally can't say that the new player experience is amazing. Unless you're trying to get a tier 5 material for a character where the story, it is not even available to you. I'm looking at you, tier 5 nuclear material for 𝗚liche E2. I've been farming IS4 to get that fucking material. I refuse to do Annihilation because it takes too long in my opinion in one go, and it's boring, and I don't like that. Any one mistake can ruin your entire run. While in IS4, I can just blame my RNG. While in Annihilation, I can only blame myself, and I don't want to do that. But overall, good experience. I've been enjoying these past 4 months that I've been playing. Basically 4 months. I started on February. Well, technically March, but you know, you know. At least I'm not farming rocks as much. Most of my rocks come from the events. I've been quite lucky with my characters. I will be doing an account review of my own, where I'll show you what my progress has been done. Because most of you YouTube video viewers, you don't really get to know much of my Arknights account or my Arknights progression. that much in general. But I will do an account showcase in the future. I still don't know when. I'll have to record it. And then you'll see where I'm at with my account.
The new Arknights players of today are having the best time ever as compared to many of us in the past. The amount of things they receive fundamentally changes the way they play the game. If you're a new player, let me show you all the good things you can get. And if you're an OD like me, let's fawn over the things that our new friends are enjoying. Right off the bat, you can receive 2 5-star selectors. One with 4 5 stars and another with all the year 1 5 stars. And also a 5-star E2 ticket, which can allow you to E2 any 5-star of your choice. Never before have we seen this back in the days. For those of you who are very new to the game, Arknights only has 3 tiers of upgrades: Elite 0, Elite 1, and Elite 2, or E0, E1, and E2 for short. Instant E2 is very influential to a new player's experience because it changes up the way they interact with Support Unit. Support Unit is a feature within the game where you can borrow any units that you want, whether from a friend or from a stranger. You can select any units from 4 stars to 6 stars, experience their skills, or even to clear content within the game. Skim through the available units you can select, don't see who you'd like, then you can click on the refresh button until you see the person that you'd want, click on them, then select their skill, as well as their module, and then you can go on to test them out. While having an E2 doesn't stop you from borrowing units, what it does is that it allows you to borrow a higher level unit. Support unit tallies according to the highest level unit in your squad. So if you only have them at E0...
So technically, I cannot get an E2 level 90, right? I can only get an E2 level 80 because my army is E2 level 80.
The only units you can borrow will also be E0. You have that at E1, it'll be E1. But now that you got the E2 ticket, which we never got before, that allows you to borrow E2 units, the strongest tier within the game. In the past, when we didn't get this E2 ticket, what we needed to do was to manually farm for the materials. And that doesn't just take a day, it can take more than a week, it can even take more than 2 weeks before we get our very first E2.
How long did I take to get my E2? I think my first E2 was Thorns, right? That was, what, 2 weeks into the game? I think? I mean, it wasn't the hardest to get. Unironically, 𝗚𝗶𝗶 has been the most pain in the ass to get to E2 because none of the events, ever since, what was it? Oh yeah, technically, I'm talking like actually farmed and actually like did the things, ignoring the ticket. Let me think. When was the last event I gave a nuclear? It wasn't the one with 𝗚𝗶𝗶. It was the one before that. No, even before the one before with 𝗚𝗶𝗶. Was it the? No, it wasn't Jessica Alter. What was the event before the 𝗚𝗶𝗶 one? It was Vector Breakthrough, and then you had the other one. I don't remember, but that one was the last one that had the nuclear thing. I got all 4 of them that allowed me, but I'm missing one.
Using this E2 ticket is not necessary if you want to experience just like how we did in the past. But if you do use it, you can then progress the game closer to where we are today. Stages in Arknights have a thing called recommended level, where it will recommend the minimum level of your squad in order to clear the stage. If you notice in the earlier stages, a lot of it doesn't even write Elite 2, let alone Elite 1. Your Chapter 1 to Chapter 3 have things at Elite 0, and you can simply just clear it. So now that you have the E2 ticket, you can simply breeze through so much of the early content within the game. Recommended operator level tends to be the supposed average of everyone on your team, but a lot of the time in Arknights, we don't actually need a full 12 or 13-man squad in order to clear the stage. Sometimes, using a few people, 3, 2, and not exaggerating but even 1, is possible to clear certain stages. So with the E2 unit, along with whichever support unit you choose, you can definitely clear a lot of the stages.
Yeah,
if you come from another gacha game and you haven't realized this yet, support unit is almost like the trial character feature that you find in those games. But the difference is that you don't just play this with a singular fixated stage. Instead, you can take this support unit to any stage that you want, so you can truly test the character out, find out what's good about them, and when maybe they might not be preferred. When picking who to be a support unit, you might have a lot of people telling you to use 𝗚𝗚𝗏 because 𝗚𝗚𝗏 is the strongest in the game, she can clear many of the stages. However, that won't be my answer. Instead, I suggest that you test units in the game. Support unit lets you borrow a variety of units in the game. Every
time I use a support, I barely use 𝗚𝗚𝗏. I think the only time I used 𝗚𝗚𝗏 was on the 𝗚𝗏𝗏 stage. And it was for it wasn't, I don't think it even was for the Yapun boss fight. I think it was the stage before that one where I used Wizardell because I was just so tired of dealing with invisible characters and like their minimal amount of uptime of being out of invisibility. I was like, okay, fuck it, throw that shit and nuke them the moment.
All the different skills. Wizardell is someone that you won't see all the time in your banner pools. You're only going to see her 2 times within a year. Whereas for many of the other units, you can see them all year round.
My microphone
you might
is
get
fine.
them on banner, or
I
what
see
we
it's
call
fine.
off banner, where you try to pull for a 6-star and you get someone else instead. That is a joy within Arknights because so many of the units have very powerful skills for you to learn.
I did also
and
use
with support
Shu
unit,
for this,
you can
the
try that
Thorns
out
event.
yourself. Go and pick all the different 6-stars, get a feel of their skills, and then you'll be able to learn and see who you can get interested in. With that, my first recommendation is for you to give a try onto the 6-stars you can get in your free 6-star selector ticket. Yes, you get a free 6-star selector ticket on day 5 of playing the game.
and now
Just
she's
log in on
G1
the 5th
level
day
40,
and you can pick any of these 6 stars.
No, I
Go
didn't
and
use
try
her.
out their
I
skills
used
in the
Thorns
support
for this
unit,
one.
and that way you can get a feel
I got
as to
Sari out
who
of
you
the
like
free,
to have
like the
within your
guaranteed
account.
6-star.
Of course, most people would recommend that you pull for Tauns or Mountain as they are said to be
I
the
did not
best
pull
for
for
new
Mountain.
players. But you should try to make your own decision yourself. Go and try the units and then you decide who you want. Arknights has a unique culture where you can use whoever that you want. People may tell you the strongest character in the game or tell you who to pull for. But for a lot of the players in this game, when they want to pull for a person, they just go with it. Go with your heart, not with what people tell you
That's
to do.
what I did for
That is the
Golden
most
Glow,
fun way
baby.
we get to enjoy this game. Because in truth, anyone that you use can allow you to clear the game. It's all in the matter of learning how they actually work. Just like how you might see a MOBA game where you favorite a certain character to play, it's
except if you play ADC, haha.
the same thing over here.
Sorry.
We have our own favorites, we live by our favorites, and then we play throughout whenever we get through the game. You'll realize this more as you play, but let's continue with what rewards you still get as a new player. The daily rewards and weekly rewards have greatly changed from the past. Now you're getting even more building materials, allowing you to build your units much quicker than we ever done before. Building your units into Elite 1 Maximum is so much easier, again allowing you to clear contents much more easily. Elite 1 Maximum will be more than sufficient to clear so much of the content in the game. All the normal content, if you have a new event as well, the normal stages will be very much passable. If you struggle, you still have the option of borrowing the E2 unit. For things like the challenge mode and extreme mode, those will be harder, but as a new player, you don't have to be so stressed of clearing them so quickly. If you really want to,
do you even care that much about the challenge modes? If I'm not mistaken, they don't. Do they even give OP? I don't remember if they do. Like, they only really matter if you're trying to get the currency, no? Oh, it does give prime. Okay.
still
I
can
don't
borrow
remember if
support
it
unit.
gave or not.
If
Okay,
not,
makes more
you can
sense
always
why you
take your
wouldn't.
time at your own pace to clear them someday later. Next
you're missing,
reward,
like, what,
on day
6
7,
per event?
you can also get one more 5-star selector ticket, which features another 4 different 5-stars.
Also
Later,
medals.
on
Okay,
day
nobody
14,
like
you're
medals
also
are
getting
like
a max level 5-star apparatus.
needed.
What this does is to level your 5-star from E2 level 1 all the way to E2 level.
Medals are a flex thing. I'm talking like actual like things that actually like affect your accounts and efficiency matter. I guess the primes do matter, but okay. I didn't remember
You
if
can
they
use it
give
on the
primes or
first
not.
5-star that you built, or you can use it on another 5-star that you built in the future. To note, as a new player, you don't have to max level any character in the game.
Oh yeah, I still have my 5-star mastery ticket.
In fact, I don't recommend it because it's very resource heavy. Most of the time, you can just put your E2 units at level 30 or 40. Then, use your precious materials to build other units. Promote them, build them to the very same level,
Yeah, that's what I
and then
was
keep
thinking,
doing
regain
the same
mostly.
thing. This way, you have even more units that you can use within the game. A final big benefit to our newbies. In this game, we have this feature called the Record Restore. Record Restore allows you to play all the old events within Arknights. We have
Yeah, guys, we play the events, right? Right, guys? We've played the events on stream, totally. Yeah, I've been doing these.
5 years, 6 years worth of old content that are waiting for you to discover. And by playing them, you not only just experience the new stages, you also get all the rewards just by playing the stages once, which is different from how we experienced it. We have to play through the events, the full duration, in order to get all those sweet furniture, sweet skins, new operators. But for yourself, you get it immediately just by playing the stages. A big plus for all my newbies. So let's do a summary. All the rewards that you can get. You've got 3 5-star selector tickets, 1 6-star selector ticket, an instant E2 5-star that lets you borrow better support units, more rewards daily and weekly, and also Record Restore for you to play all the old content.
Another thing that I'll mention that I think is I still think it's annoying, and this is also in Genshin, and I wish this was not a thing. The fucking locked by day content. Motherfucker, I need to get my I just got this caster. What do you mean I have to wait till Tuesday? It's Wednesday, man. I cannot level up this character I just got because I'm on the wrong day of the week, man. And new players don't get to worry about that because they have it always unlocked for like, what, 14 days, something like that. That shit should be unlocked for everyone. Fuck daily, day-based content locked. I hate it on Genshin, I hate it on Arknights, I hate it on anything else.
So many things that we don't get if we play from the start of the game.
Now.
To my newbies, I hope you have a great time in Arknights, experience all that we've got, and make some wonderful friends. Don't worry, there'll be more videos in my channel to guide you through the game. Look out for them. And also join my Discord server. If you're looking for personalized help, we do have help channels in there to ask your questions.
Join my Discord if you want to see I need to measure my words. If you want to see shit posts, that's what I was gonna say. Just play another game in the meantime, but I want to play Arknights.
And that's all for this video. See you guys in the next one.
Bye, Cookie. Bye-bye.
Hey there, if you're new to the game, you can watch these videos to help you as you play Arknights.
I've done this stuff, so I'll just leave it a like. And the video will be linked down below, like any other of the videos that we saw here. Up next, we have
Have you seen
this one? I didn't see the video, but I did see it because it got on fucking r/popular. Yes, I go on Reddit. Okay, you yell at me now on the comments and on the chat. Okay, I do go on Reddit mostly because I used to browse LSF, and now LSF is god awful shit. It's only drama and politics there. There's no more funny clips. So I just got too used to clicking on Reddit every other day. Okay.
Arknights revenue, you wouldn't believe it. We exceeded Genshin Impact, Watering Wave, Zenless Zone Zero, insane numbers. In this video, I'll talk about the revenue of Arknights, not just for this month, but also the many past months, and we'll also talk about the health of the game, how the
Yeah, and every single one of those dollars will be going to Enfield, baby.
game is doing and
I'm
how it will
joking,
look for the
I'm
future.
joking.
Let's first hop back into the revenue chart that we saw at the front of the video. So this is the revenue for May 2025, and it is amazing to see that Arknights is right over here in 4th place. We're below Honkai Star Rail. Understandably, Honkai Star Rail just had their big event, but we also just had our big event where in the month.
No, this is not even Castris. This is Hyacinth, by the way. They dropped to 50 because of Castris, not Castris, because of because of Hyacinthia and Cypher, if not mistaken. Well, Cypher's not really calculated in this one. So for what I remember, this is the drop from Castris to Hyacinthia, which is not surprising. A lot of people are starting to save for the Fate collab plus the Finon, so it makes sense that it would drop. Although them dropping 50 mil and still being in 3rd is crazy.
Of May, for the CN server, they got 𝗚liche and Lemuen, which is basically their 6th anniversary. A very big event. This is what's carrying the revenue. But yes, it is true, we are higher than Genshin Impact, we're higher than 𝗚liche, as you see, and a lot of the other games as well. But one big thing for people to note is that this revenue doesn't account for all the platforms that these games may have. So if there's PC or console, it's not included here, because this is only a mobile revenue data.
Yeah.
Even if it's only mobile revenue, by no means can we undermine the earnings that Arknights is getting, because the idea of earning more than $10 million consistently every single month, that is still big numbers for them to enjoy. We're still talking about merchandise revenue that is not here. There's also on-site events. Definitely, Arknights is way above water. Let's take a look at the monthly breakdown. So,
oh yeah, I don't think there's anyone that realistically thinks that Arknights is EOS territory anytime soon. Like, for them to EOS Arknights, holy fuck, there's so many other games that would be taken out first.
Of course, we have CN, Global, JP. We're gonna just focus on CN first. So CN earned a total of 33 million USD, and that amount is gonna be this amount of Chinese yuan. We'll just take the first 5 numbers, because this is gonna be in the 10,000s. And that amount of revenue is going to be in between the earnings of Texas Outer and Virtuosa. This graph.
God damn, Sculptor and Calcif, was that important? I mean, Limus was 51, if not mistaken, Ricane. But also, like, god damn, also, Mumu was that popular? Damn, Pepe is out there struggling. Although, did way better than Nymph and Opianas. Also makes sense that Wizardel would be that high. let me see. What? Oh, Torrance is 20k? No, Torrance is what? Oh. No, that's Rosmontes. Rosmontes. Wow, Rosmontes did 20k. That's crazy. Yalvi Altar also did better than I would expect. Texas Altar makes sense. She is kind of busted. Like, Oh, red banners are no, red banners are not thingy. Look at this Nyan. Nyan is January. But yeah, I guess Sculptor, Spalter as well, Moosis and Wizardel. Also, yeah, it makes sense that people were waiting for Kalth if she was on the beta, but then she didn't get added back in.
It's made by AKCN Infodump, so thank him for making this graph. It shows all the monthly revenue, including what banner was happening during that point in time. In truth, the amount that we are getting for Exo Alter is just exhibiting consistent behavior with all the other banners.
Yeah, Fartooth is found dead on the ditch.
You have a lot more people spending. When it's the other characters, maybe people are saving their money, saving their pools in order to work towards the next big limited that might arrive. Well, here's an interesting trend. If we look across all the anniversaries, where we have W, Scouter, Spouter, Musis, and Wizardel, Exo Alter would be considered the worst performing anniversary in terms of revenue. We could attribute this to the idea that the game has lasted for very long, so there is going to be less consumer spending. There are a lot of people who save pools, gotten all the characters, so getting Exo Alter today is considered easier than in the past. I won't be able to tell what the exact reasons for the lower spending are, but even so...
I mean, yeah, but in an easy way. So there's a simple reason for that. Essentially, the longer you play, the more loses you end up losing, and you know it reaches a point where the game is like always maintaining the same amount of players. Essentially, not really gaining that much, but also not losing that much. But overall, it's usually like it's not usually going up. It's usually going slightly down, right? The older the game is, for example, people get older, they start playing other games, or they stop playing overall. Right, so it makes sense that over the years, you would get lower. Plus, people are saving for other potential characters, right? So
the amount of earnings is still pretty darn high. With this amount of revenue, we are definitely in a very healthy state. Of course, we might like to joke that the game might be able to EOS, or we might even say things like the CN players are helping us to prevent EOS, but we're so far from that even happening. Earning more than 10 million revenue consistently all the time is definitely keeping the game very much safe. There are tons of other games that make way less revenue. Some of them you might even...
I think there was I don't remember which game it was, but it was like a gacha game that made like 5,000. I think it was like a One Punch Man one.
And that service is still ongoing. So Arknights is definitely still going to be fine. But I want to bring the picture back, the breakdown of revenue, where we look at the month by month. On the left it's May, and then to the right it's January. So we're going to look at Global and KR and JP this time, where if we take a look at this month itself, 2.5 million
so sad
for
I started
Global
playing a month
compared to
after
2.9 million
Pepe.
JP. It's a bit of a surprise because this is one of the first few times where we're actually closer towards JP. If you look at all the past months, we're actually further away from JP, and JP is always making that big amount of revenue. So it is nice to see that
Pepe,
Global is still generating quite a bit. We consistently
She's
get
a
more
Nami
than
baby,
$1
and
million
I want
revenue
all the
every
Nami
single month,
babies.
and that is already good enough.
I already have
Of course,
Golden
there's
Glow.
still the
I'm
wish
missing
that we can
Mizuki
have more
and
players, because
Pepe.
it's crazy to think that JP always does so well. But
I don't care
even
about
so,
Nadan too.
these are still good stuff to tell us that the game
Pepe.
is doing okay. If you think that Global is doing not
Pepe
too
is
good,
bad, you are bad.
KR is technically earning less and they're still just fine in terms of still running as a service. So we're all gonna be okay. Anyways, that's all for the update towards the health of the game, just to let you guys see what it is right now. Hope this was a nice video. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
I mean, it makes sense, right? The game is doing better in general. Plus, you're also getting into a point where Enfield is almost coming out, right? And Enfield is bound to increase Arknights revenue, even if indirectly, right? Because of just the IP name being the same, right? And God, please, God, oh please, be August when the fucking Enfield releases. Although we still don't have any confirmation or any notice. Enfield is still found dead on the ditch, with the last notice that we had being the CN mobile beta, right? And that one was rough. So yeah, it's please, Enfield, come out. In general, I'm dead, bro. I'll watch it to the end. What? You mean the Miss.Christine Alliance? Okay. What? So Miss.Christine is the most recent character added, or recent set of characters added, right, to CN. And she's just a fucking cat. I don't even think I've ever seen this cat before. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. Do we have subtitles for this? Sorry, I don't speak cat. No, okay, there's no subtitles. Listen, I've only done IS ending 1, and I fought IS2 ending 2 once. Okay. Okay. Is she good as an operator? I don't know what she does. Valid. Okay. Above average? Okay, that's cool. That sounds quite robotic. Also, why does she have 2 tails? I don't understand that. I was trying to get subtitles. Also, how did we hire a cat? Nervous impairment, so she's good with the Phantom Thorn. Oh, she's good with thorns? Okay. Is it thorns altar or normal thorns? Big Arknights. I can already imagine you log in, you don't even hear the character say Arknights, all you hear is a cow meowing. Oh, OG Tones is getting a Delta module? Got it. You know what? That's a very solid set of voice lines. Definitely up there. Like, the quality of the voice lines are definitely up there. I would put it up there with Nymph, really. So, okay. I would, like, that's a very good voice actor. Really hit the lines properly. You know, also the writer as well. Props for them as well. Very good voice lines. Although I don't think we're gonna get an Ian voice, I'm gonna be honest. You know, getting an Ian voice that can do a cat is very hard, man. It's very hard, very hard. You can't just get an English cat. They don't exist. Okay, up next we have, I think this side is good. I'm already hearing funk. Well, this is about the duel thing that came in the event, right? The Chinese event, or Chinese New 6th year. I was not good at this event at all. Also, do we have confirmation that the gambling event is permanent or not? Because I heard people saying, oh, it's permanent, but then I heard, oh, no, it isn't. I couldn't. No, not permanent? Okay. Can we see Jelsilton get his ass beat? 2 weeks, okay. It is a goated song though. Goated song. The devs knew exactly what they were doing. Pretty good video, pretty good video, pretty good video. I'll link it down below. Up next we have Rhodes Island Resolve. This looks like an actual official video. Read the animation, okay. Apparently for the Spring Gala event or Festa. Yapsif? Okay. haven't seen many 3D animations, so it's a good change. I ain't reading all that. Okay. Is this gonna showcase the Rhodes Island like little thing? Like base? What's your name? I see you on Actus, but I can't remember the shopkeeper's name. Starts with a C if not mistaken. No, Cesar? No. Cesar? No. Snow Saint and Priminix. No, you're not Snow Saint. Wait, what? Closure, there you go. What the fuck is Censor? Is that the other shopkeeper? Blaze, Ifrit. Jessica, Gilbe. I see Sutter, Matterhorn, Bunny white hair. I can't tell. Canal was the other. Who's the fuck is Censor then? Mizuki in the background. I cannot tell who you are. Exia and Mostima. A feeder. Frostleaf to go. That's why I need to go. Box representation! Yo, Hypergriff, I know you just added Vulpes, but can we add more Fox Girls, please? A big fluffy tails one. Please? Thank you. Me when I'm reserve up. Fuck, I can't tell what that is. I see Gavial, Shaw, Neural. Is that Shaw? No, it's Fartoof and the other night one. I didn't even level up Shamer. She's E1 level 70. What do you want about? Shen and I can't tell who that orange haired is. Ebonholes. Asbestos on the left there. I see her. That was not Swire. Swire's hair is not that orange. Also, she's 100% shorter. Dr. Amia. She should punch the doctor real quick here. It's a render? No, I don't care if it's a render. Every other character seems quite represented faithfully. Earth Spirit. Literally a goat. Or ram? Oh, fucking Tachanka is there. What the Tachanka doing? Dude, I don't think I've ever noticed how fucking big our base is. It's a land ship? Yeah, it's like I know it's a land ship, but you know, it's hard to put in in your mind how big it truly is, you know? Okay, we have 3 more videos actually. Pretty good. Good shit, Tactives, or your friends actually, because you said you want to share your friend.
When the sun fades out of sight.
Is this a going outside one? Where you post your figures or something? Oh my god, our light! Also, I've said this before on stream, but not on a YouTube video. If I ever do a cosplay, it's just like that, the doctor one. I'll even wear gloves. Because I cannot do any cosplay. As much as people think I'm a femboy, which I'm not. I'm a very masculine man, very tall, very muscular. I'm standing at a very high height of 5'6", basically 5'7". I cannot do any femboyish outfits because I am not one. Because I'm too masculine, okay? And too manly, so I wouldn't be able to get away with it. So I'll probably do a doctor cosplay if I ever go to a convention or if I ever get invited. Hey, Yostar! Hey, I know I'm a VTuber, but I would be so down if you got me into an event in person. Hey! Bro, they don't even know who I am. I don't even got invited to play fucking, their new game. Except Stellasora. I did get the close beta test of Stellasora.
I've got a theory, you're there with me, transcending data found.
I'll see a golden glow eventually.
Don't forget her. Let it linger in your view. The formula for finding
Go to EP, Dorothy EP. Oh my god, hi Kevin. Wait. Sorry, I'm interrupting the music. I'm just looking at the figures. So we have dude, that Amiya statue is super cute.
For a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy. I live fully.
I need to get merch, man, but I'm so broke, it's crazy.
If patterns prove us right, more than part
The fucking Cornelia. Make merch of my own character? I don't think anyone gives a fuck yet. And even if I wanted to make merch, I don't. Oh, now GG? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's against copyright. I would have either have to draw it myself or commission someone, and then that's like, then I have to pay a commercial license, and that would be too expensive. I'm not good at drawing. Was this made before Golden Gold came out? 3.5 anniversary? Amiya Bunny? Or was there no Golden Gold merch?
Like a smile at a party, I swoon. Measure time by the moon. Is it over too soon? Take a picture.
I mean, I am making emotes that involve Golden Glow, but that's about it.
Let it
Leave.
linger in your view. The formula.
Oh no, Jessica.
Finding magic. 1 + 1, just me and you. Take a picture, don't forget her. Let it linger in your view. Formula
Yeah, Jessica. Jessica.
For a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy.
La 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 la.
La la la
La la la la. Pretty good. Very wholesome. Oh, damn, we're not done. Okay. Give me some Golden Goal. Unless there is no Golden Goal yet out. I don't know when Golden Goal came out. Oh, peak again. Oh, what the heck? Yo, who put the W on the toilet? Okay, Vigil is here. There like how? I think it's slanderous. There's not a single golden goal yet, unless I'm blind. Quite possible. Future Yo, where's my golden glow? That one got in. Where'd the golden glow at? Fucking waifu made it. Fire? Hell yeah. Thorns? I'm just believing that Golden Door hadn't come out by then. That's why we're not seeing the Emperor. Get off the lead. It must endure, my friend. Golden is the return again. Golden is the return again. For the golden age will return again. Every 3.5 anniversary Arknights, we're in the 6th one, by the way. I'm a bit late on that one. Yo, but where's the golden goal? I like it though. Even if there is no golden goal, I'll still like it. Okay, we have 2 videos left. Samyang and Arknights Prelude to Dawn speedrun.
Miss Samyang. Miss Samyang. Awak sayang.
I think the Frost. I think the Doctor is taking. I think the Doctor was taking the death of Frost Nova very well, actually. Yeah, he's taking it well. Okay, up next we have Prelude to Dawn speedrun. Okay, so this should be like season 1 speedrun. Yep. Yep, so looks right. Flashback. Nope. Oh. Oh shit, Clown Slayer. Oh, hi.
What are you doing in here, loser? This is our
Rock.
turf. This is a no loser zone, and you're
Die.
not allowed. Get burnt.
Yep, yep. Hi, Misha. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, yoink. Oh, she flashed. Yo, that's a 5-minute cooldown.
フードをかぶったやつ。
Oh, not quite right. Where's Amia? Oh, there you go. Oh, yep. Yeah, that about sums it up. I mean, what a way to end the viewer submissions, which season 1 Arknights, which by the way is fully uncut and reacted to on my Patreon and also here on YouTube. But that one is cut and blocked and cut and all that stuff. But yeah, a good set of videos that we watched. Again, there's a few one of these that we did not watch because we're gonna do separate videos on those, such as the racism one by 𝗚liche and the clunkiness by Storn, because those ones I feel like deserve their own videos. But YouTube, thank you all so much for watching this video live with us. I always appreciate you guys leaving a like and subscribing because it helps out the channel. Join us again, like I said before, on Twitch and on YouTube. I go live basically every single day at 3 p.m. GMT +1. I'm starting to do content outside of just Arknights as well. As you might have seen, I did videos on the 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗁 closed beta test. And if you want to hear the OST as well for the 𝗘𝗱𝗁𝗁 closed beta test, I placed it all on my second channel, which will be linked down below, which is now called Raycon Plus. So any content that I notice that is not quite fit here for YouTube or the main channel specifically, such as not me using my model or not me reacting to the usual content that I would usually do, it will be down there on the Raycon Plus channel. So yeah, go make sure to subscribe to it as well. But yeah, that will be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever it might be. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!